again testing the Frisky's 30-day breakup guide, written by Jamie Beckman, and I wanted to talk to you guys all about day 12. Basically, the idea was to buy something pink, and that's not as consumerist as it sounds. It was to embrace your inner femininity and like kind of live up to that gender stereotype for a second. You know, we're always trying to like battle against that for good reason, because gender stereotypes are not necessarily a positive thing, but sometimes it's fun to just kind of embrace it. And to do that, I decided to get a pedicure, which is something that I totally would never do. If you know me, I bite my nails and don't brush my hair, and as you can probably tell, and just like have never really learned how to like put myself together the way that a real woman would. I enlisted my friend Anna, and well, she kind of enlisted me, to be honest, but we went to this like Russian spa thing in New York to go get my very first pedicure, and I have to admit I was totally like, oh, this is scary, and I got sat in this vibrating seat that's supposed to like relax you or something, but it just made me kind of like more stressed out because I was thinking about all the like sweaty people that had sat on this like slippery leather thing. Like having it like shake me wasn't like necessarily, you know, relaxing in any way whatsoever, because you know, it's not a massage, it's just something like randomly exerting force onto your back. And then this woman like made me put my feet into this water thing, which was fine and good, because honestly, like I was kind of nervous all day thinking, oh, what if my feet smell bad and this poor person has to like touch my summer smelly feet? That would be so horrible. So she put them into this water thing, and I guess most of you have gotten a pedicure, so you actually know that it's like this, but I had never had one, so I was like, okay, this is what's happening now. And this Russian woman kept like I'm sorry, she just kept on like screaming at me that I needed to relax, and like if every time I wanted to relax and every time I started to kind of get there, she would all of a sudden be like, relax! And like every nerve on my body would go back up, and I'd be like, oh, someone I don't know is touching my feet in a really intimate manner. And to make matters worse, my toes are in terrible shape because I'm the kind of person that like wanders miles in beat up shoes, and so basically I have like cuts everywhere, and like I recently broke my little toe because smashed it in a door, and like I'm just that kind of person. Like yelling at me about the state of my feet and how disgusting they are, and telling me and taking this like weird shaver thing and like shaving off the bottom of my feet and telling me that every single time I get out of the shower I need to shave the bottom of my feet in order for them to be soft or something. Like starts taking this metal thing and like digging into the crevices of my toenails and like getting all this gunk out, and she's like, now we're performing surgery, like just like scraping all this stuff up, and like my feet literally start to bleed. At the same time that this woman is taking like miniature knives to my feet, she's still telling me to relax and like that I should become a grown woman and have my feet taken care of and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to relax, but at this point you're actually taking tiny knives and cutting off chunks of my skin and causing me to bleed. And you seem very relaxed about that, but I don't feel relaxed about this. She painted them pink. Then she like yelled at me some more because I hadn't brought flip-flops and I only had like a dirty pair of tennis shoes to wear, and she was like, basically, your feet will be horrible again once you put your feet into those. Even though a pedicure is something I never thought I would have gotten or anything like that, I have to admit it kind of felt good to like the next day like look at my toes and be like, oh, they're kind of pretty now. And I will probably do it again, even though it was hell in a lot of ways. And not only did I like get this done, I totally did something which I would never do normally, which is buy a pair of heels that show off your toes. And so I'm not going to show you my toenails right now because I'm just not a yoga mom. I cannot stretch my feet over my head and like perch them like this, but I will show you my new shoes that I'm super excited about. Anyway, so that was me on day 12, embracing my inner feminine stereotype girl self, and you know, I don't know if it worked, but it definitely distracted me from my breakup. We'll keep following me, hopefully. If you have any advice that you can give me, I am so willing to take it. I'll be writing for another couple weeks, so hopefully I'll be hearing from you. All right, bye.